guys, and welcome back to my channel, Blue Nose Trading. My name is Tori Solis, and today I'm going to be doing another series review. I'm going to be going over the Loca Mocha from my previous videos where I used the white stoneware slip as a base coat over the Mocha Loca to try to get some better glaze results. So these are some of the results of that firing. So let's just get started with this series review. Over here I have three pieces. They're all planters, and they are made with Old Forge Sunset. So we've got just a plain little planter here with the Old Forge Sunset on the bottom, and then a plain little planter here with the Old Forge Sunset on the top, just little succulent planters. And then we have a bonsai dish, so it's got all the holes, and this one's Old Forge Sunset just by itself, no slip on any of these for the Old Forge Sunset because it has a really nice rich deep color on the Mocha Loca on its own. Doesn't really need to have a slip. It looks great on almost every clay, or at least so far. The next I have this mug. This is like my masculine collection, so for the masculine mugs I kind of went with straighter edges and a lot of line work, and then for the feminine mugs I did more of these rounded and more smooth. And the masculine cups, for the most part, they all have waxwing brown on the inside. So this was carved out with a loop tool, and then I just put variegated blue slate, and it came out very nice. This one does have the slip of white stoneware underneath the glaze to enhance the color, and it worked really well for this particular mug. I did the same thing here with this Bonsai Planter. So this is the variegated blue slate, and it came out really nice. I have a lot. It looks really fantastic. Love how that one came out. It's just a little wonky on the top, but honestly, it'd be like that sometimes. These are so hard to get even on the top for me right now. They're just so wide. We'll figure it out eventually. But for now, I even kind of like it, but I like everything. So this one is a glaze that's my modification of Seltzer Red out of John Britt's book, and so it comes out like a blue crackle. I like to call it like the sky blue crackle. It crazes hard, it's always got a craze, but I really liked it for this. This is over the white stoneware slip, and that looks good too. And then I did the same thing here with that same blue sky crackle glaze, Seltzer Red adjustment. That's over the white stoneware, and it has some like variations in the thickness of the slip, which created a really nice texture as well. And then these feminine cups are white, like a gloss white on the inside, and they're more rounded. Up next, this is my sea foam, my magical sea foam that just turned out so great, and I don't know how. I followed the recipe and it just came out amazing. I've never seen it look this good. So there's a Bullseye Planter with the sea foam, and this one was glazed sitting down like this, so the glaze did what it was supposed to do. And then I'm gonna skip this one for a second. Then there's the mug, which also came out really great. Had a really nice little fancy drip there. The internet loves drips. It's white on the inside. It's really great. And then this one was fired like this. So it did a really nice drip, but it did it upside down, so it's got like an interesting effect. And then the top of this one worked a bit too. It's just a planter. It's still really beautiful. So that was all the sea foam. And up next I've got Stoney matte turquoise. So did a bonsai dish over the slip. It got really nice color. It came out really rich. It looks good, I think, with the chocolate. And then I had another masculine mug. I don't really love the carving design. It doesn't look very good, but I did like the way that this handle came out. Nice handle, waxwing brown on the inside. This is fine. I probably won't make that design again because it's not great. And then this is one of the more feminine mugs, white inside, with the carved texture silver glaze. It's like one of my favorites. I like this one, pretty standard. And then this is an espresso cup or a whiskey tumbler, depending on what you're into. So it's just carved. It's got a nice masculine shape, waxwing brown on the inside. This is pretty fantastic. I really like that. This next line, it looks very, very similar to the Stoney Matte Turquoise, but it's actually my Carmen's Turquoise. It seems like it fired out a little bit more blue and a little bit less green as far as turquoises go. This is that carved texture on a planter pot. Always love the way Carmen's Turquoise comes out, and adding that white slip really helped it pop on this brown clay, this Mocha Loca. Got another mug here. This one's like a cross because I use like the masculine line design, but I put it on a more feminine cup. So I like getting the balance in this one. And then this one is one of the masculine cups. Mixing some of the designs together. This one I did some spots along with the bars. This one was just a straight feminine design. It's blue on the inside, very round. It's got like these ocean waves designed with the slip and then covered in the Carmen's Turquoise. Nice and big. Makes me want hot chocolate. Only I don't want hot chocolate because it's like 90 something degrees right now. And this one is my favorite. I'm not going to keep it, but I should, because this one was a pain in the butt to execute. I painted the slip on, so all the dots I painted with the white stoneware slip and then fired it, and then I painted all the glaze on with a paintbrush over all the dots, and I did 2 layers of the Carmen's Turquoise, and then it is gloss white on the inside, and it has just a really nice texture because the bumps are all raised up from the slip. I want to make more of these, but they're such hard work. But I'll probably make maybe 1 or 2 more. Maybe. We'll see how they do. So that's it for this series review. I've been working on this project for the past few weeks here, at least on the videos on YouTube and in real life, but this video is coming out way after all of this has been made because my YouTube is scheduled out probably like 14 weeks right now with some awesome content. And if you want to see all of that awesome content and get the access right now, you can go to patreon.com/bluenosetrading and support my channel for access to everything that's been unreleased. It'll also help you keep up to date with me where I'm currently at with what I'm making right now, since this is all going to be ancient by the time it gets posted. So you'll be able to stay up to date with what I'm currently making. And if you saw anything here that you really liked, you can comment on the Patreon page and let me know, and I will pull it for you because patrons get first dibs on pretty much everything if they see it before I sell it. So if you want to see a weekly art video, you can subscribe to this channel, Blue Nose Trading, and I will see you guys next week.